Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everybody. So I think I am 2 away. Where did Julian really just drop out? What is going on?
I don't think I have sound.
I hear you, Aaron. Can you guys hear us okay? Aaron, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can just barely hear you, but it's probably on my
I can
end.
hear you very good.
Okay.
So everybody, I am driving. I had to work today for the first Tuesday in a year because I am off for Christmas Eve and Christmas this week. So I am just on voice until I get home. So hopefully Julian will come back soon. Aaron, luckily I am here. Aaron would be running the show all by her lonesome. So I will be here on voice, not on camera until I get home from work. So when I came in, we were 2 away from 5K. So thank you, everybody, so much. I do appreciate that. I know that, and I'm going to get a link up, either myself or Julian will get it up. Dominic's Facebook group, the Reselling Resource. Richard is saying I've hit 5K. Woo! Live while we're on the air. How wonderful is that? Yay for 5K. So thank you, everybody. So, Dominic's group, the Reselling Resource, pushed me a lot today. And then everybody else kind of jumped on board. Richard Otnip, Draw Flips in the chat, who is one of my main moderators, along with Jennifer Hayes, Kayla, the homeschooling picker, Julian. Everybody kind of jumped on board to push me to get there. Hey, Harry Humstone, you like my picture for my sound, Harry? So if you guys don't know Harry Humstone, he is amazing. Somehow I'm by myself now and have no picture. Aaron's back.
There we go. Okay, now
Harry
I can
Humstone,
hear you. Awesome.
Yay! You can hear me. So Harry Humstone gave me the dummy that is in my picture. He has a great channel. He does a lot of lives and he finds a lot of glass. I don't know where Julian's at. I don't know where Dale's at. I am only on voice, so the show is a little wild and off, but we will get through for sure.
We'll manage.
Hopefully Julian is rebooting. So first of all, definitely Merry Christmas to you if you celebrate it. If not, Dave, hush. If not, then happy holidays to you or happy Hanukkah. Apparently, Dave, I'm running a very not tight ship.
Skeleton crew tonight.
I'm missing half my guests. I don't have a camera. I mean, I could turn my camera on, but I don't think it's very safe while driving, so I'm not going to do that. So Chad, I'm running StreamYard from my phone, and it pops up when I have guests, and there are no guests backstage right now. Just me and Aaron.
Okay, so I can see some of
get on
the
message.
chat.
Definitely message me on Instagram. We can get you on. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I appreciate that. Chad, I've seen Chad around all day. I was hanging out in OBX pickers, listing or loafing all day because I had a very relaxed day at work, which was nice. So I had some time. Listen, Dave and Aaron, I do have a couple of dead spots, so you might be running this for a couple of minutes. If you can't hear me, then just talk to the people. Aaron, I will. I don't know where my BFF is. She's not being a very good BFF right now. She is not in here. And unless I think she's the same time zone as me, so she does not have that excuse. So if anybody talks to Dale, DLJ from PA on Instagram, if you could message her, make sure she is okay, because I did talk to her earlier. Thank you so much, Steadfast Selections. I appreciate that very much. Hey, finds of yesterday. We have 59 people in the chat. Thank you, guys. And my co-host has decided to grace us with his presence again.
The whole computer thing just shut off. Like a nuclear bomb or something went off.
I'm like, Julian, what would have happened if I wasn't here? Then Erin would have been like all by herself.
She would just have
You know,
to. She held it down. She did good.
I can chat with the friends that are here. I know Dave and Richard and Carolyn. Oh, and Harry. I see some other familiar names.
Here, I can highlight that one.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't know that we were just talking on Instagram about. I didn't know that they use Celsius in Canada, and I thought he liked it at 28 degrees in his house, like Fahrenheit. I was like, that's pretty cool.
So, are you blaming you disappearing on your air conditioning?
Me? I mean, I could blame it on a whole bunch of things, really.
We'll just blame it on the dog, right?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't seen him in a while, so could be his fault.
So Julian and I were talking before we came on. First, Erin, go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm not going to make you big because I really don't know how from my phone.
That's okay.
So
You watch the road.
be little and introduce yourself.
All right. Hey, everybody. For those who don't know me, I'm Erin. I have a very small channel that's slowly creeping up to 300 subscribers. So if you want to take a look, I'm at Rebel Junque on YouTube, but also on Instagram. And I just started reselling less than a year ago. I'm having a good time. I've had some good luck. So I'm carrying on.
Yes. So Richard, I'm sure, is dropping Erin's link in the chat, and also Julian's. Hey, Dan, thank you for coming out. Carla said she loves your name.
Yes. The other Dave is here too.
Midwest Picker,
Yeah.
and Troublemaker Tesla. Hey, Dave, there's your nickname. Troublemaker Tesla.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
And so Julian and I were talking, and both Julian and I have purchases that are lost in USPS La La Land. Mine, unfortunately, is my Swarovski order that is worth over $3,000 and should have been here over a week ago. So I am not too thrilled with this. I do have insurance. I did insure it up to the $700 I paid, but I would much rather my pieces come because they're worth about $3,000 if I resell them versus only getting $700 back in insurance. So, and Julian has some stuff he ordered that is stuck in La La Land too.
Gone.
How
Where'd
long
you
is
order
yours
it
stuck?
from?
Mine's been stuck, I think, for 15 days or 17 days. So
Where's it coming from?
I think mine's in Iowa or Idaho, or I really don't know. I've been buying stuff off Hybrid from all over. So I have a couple of questions, and we will get to them that were sent on Instagram, but I wanted to cover one, and I actually got this on my Facebook page, and somebody was asking me if I buy Hybrid lots out of area, and I do, but I make sure they're pretty high value because I know a lot of the Hybrid auctions are going to charge you a ton for shipping, and you have to make sure that it is even available because a lot of them it is not available. And anyways, they called me yesterday and I ordered a lot of scarves that are probably worth about $800. But they called me and told me that shipping was $68. And I'm like, scarves? And it's not very many scarves. And so I called her and she was very, very nice. And she told me the dimensions. And I'm like, the scarves won't fit in a smaller box. Apparently, the board they were displayed on was part of what I was bidding on. So I asked her, I said, well, I don't care about that board. I thought that was your board and you were just displaying the scarves on that. And she said, oh, I can take them off. I said, I'll pay you extra, if it saves me $40 in shipping to take the scarves off. And she was very, very nice. She was in Idaho, and she said, no, you don't have to pay me any extra, and I'm sure I can get them in a medium flat rate, so it'll be $15, which is much, much better than $68.
Nice. Yeah,
so she was
for sure.
very nice. They didn't have handling fees. So some of your auction companies ship themselves. They're familiar with shipping, like she knew, but she thought I wanted that board. I just didn't know the board. Thank you, Dave. Yes, I have hit 5K. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, yay! Congratulations.
I appreciate it. And I want to thank Dom. Julian can throw the link in there. If you're not a part of Reselling Resource Group on Facebook, definitely join. Dom gave me the final bump. We were chatting this morning. I told him I was 77 away from 5K, and he posted to get me that final bump. And then when we got down to about 20, Julian jumped on board, Richard Otnett jumped on board, Kayla's homeschooling picker. Everybody was kind of soliciting to get me that final push. So I do appreciate everyone doing that very, very much. Yes, we dummy Harry, you can see him. I have the same picture because that dummy means a lot to Harry. I'm sure he still does. And I've been bugging Harry for about 8 months to send me that dummy. And the dummy arrived to me yesterday. That is like about the first present ever. So thank you so much for sending me him. And you guys, I might post on my community feed. We need to give that dummy a name. So
yeah.
I'm going to let you guys the dummy's name. I figure we can like post, and then the most popular ones I'll put up for a vote to give him his final name.
It's not really politically correct to call him that dummy all the time.
Am I back? Can you guys hear me now?
You're back.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you were going through something, but you're back.
I have to drive through the country to get to the country. I think that was the last dead spot, though, so you guys should be able to hear me now. Thank you so much, Candace. Kayla, I know. I can't. I nobody's tin canning. I don't even see tin cans.
No.
No, it was just fading out this time.
So, Aaron, what's your situation with USPS and your sales right now?
Right before I jumped on, I saw I have a message in my inbox that I'm assuming is because this shirt was shipped, a couple weeks ago and they haven't received it yet. I've got odds and ends out there. Every time somebody messages, I'm not contacting anybody, but if they message me, then I go into USPS and I either file a lost package or a missing mail, get them some kind of reference number, send it off to them, and just hope that eBay holds out for a few more days until it gets there. But same things are like popping up randomly. Like some things are still making it in 2 days. I sent some paper over to California that already got there, but the one going from Ohio to Virginia has been 2 weeks. So it's really random.
Yeah, I agree with that. And for me, it seemed like my bigger packages were the ones that are getting stuck, which typically for me means higher dollar items. Yeah. But I think I'm only at 2 stuck right now. And I did get my first USPS check for a lost package for $60.
Nice.
So I am happy with that. It did take, I see Harold, I see Giorgio. You guys watch my community feed either tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'm going to post so you guys can put all of your things. And then I want everybody to look through, and maybe we'll do like the one with the most thumbs up is the dummy's name or something like that.
That sounds good.
So Anita is saying that first class seems to be going through fine. It's priority that's backed up.
I'm having a mix of both that are missing.
I only have a couple, and all mine are stuck in Columbia, South Carolina. So they're,
where did Aaron go?
That are stuck.
I'm here. Hang on.
I'm like, it's black.
It's only me. Look, everybody in the chat's like, you've got to be kidding me. That we got to look at this guy.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for this. Cat does have a dummy, Richard. He just does not have a name. So, Sandra P., when you file a missing package, you get the cost of the item as long as it was insured to the value of the item, plus you get your shipping costs, versus if you file a claim for a damaged item, USPS does not refund you your shipping, which you think they would since they damaged your item, but they do not. Only in lost package claims is your shipping refunded. Oh gosh, now I got to figure this out. I got it.
Yep, it's
Super chat.
I'm not naming my dummy Boylac, but thank you for the super chat, Dave.
I mean, it's appropriate.
No, Lisa and or Rob, probably I'm going to guess Rob, but I could be wrong. I don't hate to say that. I really like to hear that somebody is selling a lot and that none of their packages are getting caught up. And for me, like I said, I've shipped over 100 and I only have 3 that are stuck right now. So, I mean, that's, a 3% rate, which is extremely, extremely low. And I honestly hate to hear new sellers stopping listing and shutting their stores down. And it's happening quite a bit. I've gotten several messages from subscribers that they are shutting their store down. And the percentage is low, but unfortunately, if you have a lower amount of items, that one might be one of 10 sales, which is 10% versus 3.
Yep.
So, yes, Dom, thank you so much. I hit 5K right when we went live, and we posted the group. I told everybody they need to go join Reselling Resource Center on Facebook, and I really appreciate that final push to hit 5K. It is wonderful.
Yay.
Yay!
We need like a dolphin
and
with
Kayla, thank you for the
party hat.
Well, I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't expect to hit 5K today. But I'm glad I did.
I had one make it
Kevin,
to England.
Thank you for stopping in. Huh?
In a week and a half. I had one package make it to England in a week and a half. I kid you not.
Wow.
So it's making it to England faster than it can make it a state over. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
See, it's getting better.
Kevin, did your USA thing get there yet? I'm probably not, but I can have some blind hope that it might get there. I'm losing track of even the days because my schedule is altered because of the holidays. So like me working today on a Tuesday just has me like all jacked up, and I have to go back to work tomorrow for another 12, but then I'm off for 3. I'm off Christmas Eve, Christmas, and the day after, which will be nice. Beth is saying hers to Canada are making it there fast as well.
That's crazy. Is the USPS just in a rush to get them out of the country or what?
Yeah.
It's so random. There's no like rhyme or reason to it. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys answer first, and then I will answer. Cameron Gravity Goods wants to know, what type of items do you pass up on knowing that it's not worth your time to photograph and list?
Okay, anything bigger than a shoebox is where I don't like photographing big things. I don't like shipping big things. I don't like storing big things. So really, anything bigger than a shoebox, I'm really not inclined to look, unless, you're talking hundreds and I can get it super cheap, but it doesn't happen very often. I just don't come across that, but I'm not looking for it either. I'm looking in the glass, I'm looking in the tchotchkes, I'm looking at stuffed animals, occasionally toys, occasionally clothes, things like that. So I'm definitely not inclined to pick up larger items. Just in general, I went and bought I bought a DVD VCR combo for like $5, and it was selling pretty consistently, the model that I had, for about $45, and I ended up taking it back to Goodwill and redonating it because I didn't want to photograph it and list it. Is that terrible?
No, testing those things are also like, I don't like to test them, but
yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, I hate testing electronics. Mine's going to be anything that I can't make more than $10 on after fees and all that stuff. So I don't really care about shipping big items. I got like a TV that I'll ship that's listed, big computers. But if I can't make more than $10, I don't like that's after fees, everything, like $10 in my pocket. I don't want to list it. Hey!
Sorry, I'm so late. I'm hoping that Santa is bringing me a new laptop.
Is that
Because my home laptop is still trying to figure out what's going on. I'm actually on my work laptop against their wishes right now.
Whatever works.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
Dale, I'll ask you the question. I think they answered, and then I will answer. Somebody wanted to know, like, is there anything that you see that you know is not worth picking up and listing? Like, if you see what thing in the thrift store or garage sale would you see and know for a fact that that is not worth listing or picking up?
So, like, I honestly have a hard time with clothes just because I feel like there's such a hassle to list, even though I know that there's profit there. But like LuLaRoe, nope, hard pass. So that's what came top of mind for me.
You're still doing pretty much, like, I know you've branched out a little and you're not doing too much right now, but would you say you're still primarily almost all clothes and shoes for the most part?
Purses, shoes, and jewelry. Yeah. So because of my technical difficulties, I'm kind of on a hiatus right now. Like I can't even deal with it. So I'm waiting until January, and then I will be back up and running full steam ahead. So I kind of feel like a fraud coming to your chat tonight, but I'm so grateful that you're still having me.
But that's happening a lot. So we were talking about it right before you came on. I have gotten several messages from smaller sellers saying they have shut down their stores due to all of the USPS stuff. So it might be for a different reason, but it's still kind of happening.
That's kind of been in my head too.
Yeah, to answer Cameron's question myself, I don't know that there's anything I see and like am 100% no. Because I still like there's so much to learn and there's so much stuff, and it's crazy that sometimes some of the stuff you think would sell, like that you're like, oh, that's gonna make big money, will not. So I still even like, and I mean, I have quite a bit of experience. I still comp almost everything I pick up.
Yeah, I do it too.
Because prices change, demand changes for these things. And if you haven't sold it, even in a few months, like the price could be really crazy. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. So yeah, Kim is saying that's why she closed her store, and I have got out. Oh, Candace makes a good point. So Candace makes an amazing point. I would agree. Avon bottles that look like cars. I would not pick those up. I would not. I
feel like they should be worth more money though, because they're super cool.
I know, like I saw that one time and I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be an awesome pickup. And then I looked at comps and I was like, oh.
Like what is that? Yeah, like an old Jaguar, Rolls Royce, $100.
Yeah.
Nah,
right.
Okay, but are there any Avon bottles that are worth picking up? Because if there are, it's very few and far between.
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't found any that
for Avon.
Yeah, with the jewelry too. I set all of my Avon jewelry aside, and I'm just going to sell it all.
Now,
no,
they're Avon jewelry.
No,
because when they
I think it's in my video tomorrow. Yeah.
I've sold some collaboration pieces from them.
Mm-hmm. Good to know. I have a whole bunch of it.
Yeah.
I sold an Avon piece on the video that's coming out tomorrow.
Look at my dogs.
Look at that dog pile.
Aww.
We were like, are you staying here or are you leaving? You know, they've decided to just camp out.
Camp out on the couch. Hey, Patty, I'm driving too. I'm talking while driving. That's why I do not have my camera up. But I'm probably about 20, 25 minutes from home. So I live an hour away from work. So Miriam's saying decent jewelry prices too, and I've seen some Avon jewelry prices pretty decent, like $50+.
Yep.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's I'm trying to think, was it Joan Rivers?
Yeah, I think that she did do a collaboration.
Yeah, I know hers does well. There's some Jackie Kennedy. It wasn't from Jackie Kennedy, but it was her estate collaborated with them. I know those
Okay.
pieces were selling pretty well. I had a couple of those. But yeah, definitely look those ones up.
I just passed a car with no tail lights and one headlight.
It's not
Yeah.
here, and got rear-ended at the same time.
I almost, because he had
No.
Anyways,
Kat, you're scaring me. How are you monitoring this?
don't
How are you
ask
doing
questions.
these
Just talk.
Don't ask.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Sorry, I asked.
Just be present. Just be present.
I love it. I am
Hey,
present.
Taylor Exchange, I see just popped in.
Yeah, I have the chat up on my phone. It's great to see so many familiar faces.
Carla, I don't know. You would have to like look up each individual piece.
Yeah.
Hello, Taylor Exchange. Thank you for coming in. Yvette is saying selling 3 to 4 items a day, but hasn't listed new because work has been crazy, but no shipping problems so far.
That's
And
good.
I know, Julian, you said you were slowing down your listing because of the shipping, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm keeping my store is exactly at 1,500. So if I sell 10, I list 10. If I sell whatever, so I've been doing that for like 10 days now, and I've been very consistent in sales. So it's been working out pretty good.
Nice.
So I haven't really. I'm not trying to like. I'm doing a lot of organizing. So like I do 4 hours of listing or less, depends what's sold, and then I go organize and get stuff ready for the new year.
Laura, don't
That's
ask
my thing
questions.
too. I just reorganized my my space. So, and I got a Rollo printer. So that, like, all these things that I'm gearing up to take off, but giving myself a December break.
I just keep buying stuff. I've got I have 2
Buy
haul
everything.
videos that I got to get edited for you guys so you can see it all. You know.
Aaron, unfortunately, has like learned a little too much from me.
Yeah.
Picked up some bad habits.
Like very, very bad high bid habits. So she has learned a lot from me. Well, so that Flippin' Dad is saying the same thing. So we are not alone.
Yeah. Aaron, do
Um,
you have a storage shed yet?
My husband recommended one recently, which really surprised me. But I think I'm taking up too much space in the garage. So, like, you know, like the mower and the snowblower and all that keeps getting compacted towards the back. So I think he's ready. I think he's ready for a shed. Yeah.
Oh, now where do you live?
I'm in Ohio, so it'll be
Okay.
spring before we can do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome, RL Vintage. She's saying she sold some Avon glass. There are a few pieces, not a lot, guys, not a lot. The ruby red pieces from Avon sells very well. That is one. And there are a couple of like green pieces. I saw Tim with some of them, and he picked them up that were Avon pieces. There are a few glass pieces that will sell well. So I wouldn't totally close off the Avon glass, especially the red glass. I picked up some ruby red. They sold for pretty good money.
One other thought on Avon perfume. Some of the actual perfume that's vintage will still sell pretty well, even if you're not looking for the fancy bottles. Some of the actual fragrances, I would check those if I ever saw them. I would look them up. I mean, I'm sure there's some that are retired that they just don't even make anymore that people still look for. Just like the stuff,
Right.
you know, I sold a box of, you know, just Walmart perfume that was vintage that, you know, went for $65, but it was just something that you couldn't get anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking for the fragrance.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, the
80%
more
of the basement.
the more modern stuff of Avon that is discontinued perfume and regular old perfume bottles sells well, especially if it's sealed.
Yeah.
I've sold quite a few of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Carla, that's great. I've thought of that.
That is
but
great.
Obviously, I don't need more stuff.
You know, I've never bought from Goodwill Blue Box. I just have never had the patience to sift through their site or to try and fight for any of the boxes.
Well, and the Goodwill Blue Box, those are the ones that are released at 6 p.m. on Fridays. And so you've got, like, if you want certain items, like the jewelry sells immediately. There's certain boxes that they sell that sell really fast. But Shop Goodwill, that's where you can like bid and have to decide how much you're willing to pay.
Yeah.
What is Goodwill Blue Box?
It's a different website. If you Google Goodwill Blue Box, it's a separate website, and they do have some items that they sell separately. But their big thing is that on Fridays they do these mystery boxes, and at 6 p.m. Eastern time they release the Goodwill Blue Boxes. And I'm telling you, like the jewelry ones, they sell like a 5-pound surface jewelry, and that's like $30. And I forget how many pieces it is, but like more of a cultivated piece lot of jewelry that's $50, and they go in like minutes.
Really?
Like on there at 6 p.m. ready to buy them. Like don't have any lag logging into PayPal payment, or you're going to be out.
Huh? Interesting. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
About that. Well, your specialty is more like themes, and this was just what I got is like tools and golf clubs. Is that accurate?
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Aaron, do you feel like it's a specialty?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No. I mean, I tend to go for more vintage items. I tend to pick up glass or figurines, things like that, but I don't think it's so narrow that I would call it a specialty. Just, it's kind of like stuff that like I like. So I specialize in stuff that I like.
That's why I've kind of landed on jewelry. And even though like I don't wear a ton of jewelry, I don't even have my wedding ring on right now. But I still love jewelry, so I just found myself kind of gravitating towards that.
I've picked up a couple lots of jewelry, but I've only listed very little of it. I really need to list what I have, but I do like to buy it. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, I just
and I think that's a good point, though.
What's up?
Stuff that you like and list it, and I think the products kind of come off a little better. So when you're starting out, start with stuff you like and especially if it's stuff you're buying, you're gonna know a generalized price of that item. Don't buy stuff you like without checking it. I will tell you that is a big mistake, because I see tons of stuff that I'm like, oh, I love that, and they have like none sold on eBay and 500. So don't make that mistake. But if you can find stuff you like that's selling, then the stuff I like, I'm gonna list faster. I feel like.
Yeah,
do you guys agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or if it's easy to list, if that thing's got a barcode, done.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Barcode.
Yep.
Nothing with them though.
Anything new in the package for sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dave bought like 5 million pieces. He bought 5 million pieces of jewelry, and he has not listed it.
He showed us in the one video, like, I don't know, 6 months back or so.
I have to get caught up. I'll have to check that one out.
He's got nice jewelry. It's all new, like on the cards and stuff. So it'd be pretty easy to list there, Dave.
Daniel, that is so irritating. I do like your new friend in your profile picture, Kat.
We got to find him a name.
You will see him soon. I'm getting closer to home. You can see him live with me, but I don't think I'm putting my hair down or my makeup on. I think everybody is going to take me as I am after a 12 and a half day
Absolutely.
at work, including 2 hours of driving. So
That'll just
they're
make us
just going to get it how it is.
give the thanks to our healthcare workers, right?
There you go.
Is it
So-
Howdy Doody? Is it actually a Howdy Doody?
No, I did. It's Charlie. What's his name? Oh, I'm supposed to know this. Why'd you ask me that?
I'm sorry.
Harry, Harry, where are you? Help me. Somebody help me.
Wait, I can kind of hear you guys, but not for real.
Oh,
Oh, you losing your sound again?
Is it just me?
I think it's just you.
McCarthy. Aha. Midwest Picker, the trivia buff of coming through with the answer.
It's McCarthy. Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Charlie McCarthy.
Okay.
Yeah, and Harry did come through for you first.
Did Harry answer me? Oh, he did.
He did.
Sorry,
Yep.
Harry. Harry is here. So we have way more people in the chat than when I said this earlier, and then I'm going to get to Taylor Exchange question, and then I have one more question I was sent on Instagram. We have to name the dummy. The dummy needs a name. So watch in my community feed either tonight or tomorrow, and people can put names. But if you don't have a name, go like whichever your favorite name is, and we'll see which name gets the most likes. So, Taylor Exchange question. Julian, read that.
Says return request on an item that hasn't moved in tracking since December 1st. What should I do?
So I will tell you, I had the same thing happen, and eBay gives you 3 days to respond to that return request. You either refund, you accept the return, or you do nothing and they're going to accept it. They're going to give them their money back. So my suggestion, and I'll see if the panel agrees with me, is that I accept the return because guess what, buddy? You don't have anything to return to me.
Yep.
So they should have opened an item not received case. Mine did that. I actually sent her out another case. She did it by accident. She was a new eBay buyer. She didn't know what she was doing, and she actually paid for more shipping, and it was okay. But if you accept that return, they're going to have to prove they ship it to you. And if they don't ship it to you within 2 weeks, then you're going to win that case.
There you go.
Yeah. Advice from the one who knows. Wait, which way?
Okay, let me read this question. This question, I can't read this name. It's like 50 letters long. What, and I'll let you guys answer, and then I'll answer. What is the easiest way to get your own inventory?
Goodwill, garage sales, like that. Like, where do we source that?
I believe that is what they mean, but like, what would you say is the easiest?
Goodwill.
For me, I think it's been high bid ever since Kat. I blame her for all of my reselling things. Ever since he turned me on to high bid, I've picked up lots from high bid, and then I get like a lot of inventory cheap all at one time. Like I just pick it all up, and so high bid and max sold are two different.
That's a good one.
Yeah, by me for estate sale type thing. And I don't know if I just lucked out that it's, because of COVID, more things are happening virtually than previously, so you don't have to, like, I'm not walking through an estate and items out. I'm going on max sold or high bid and picking things out of estates. That's my.
Yeah, I would say any like online auction because it's so easy to bid, pay, and you know where you're going to pick everything up. I mean, it's the easiest way, but I mean, sometimes a little risky, but I mean,
I guess.
But the easiest is definitely online. Just click in, you know where you're going. You don't have to drive anywhere. I mean, drive, you pick it up, but that's it. I mean, it's pretty easy.
My only hang up on high bid is that sometimes it's hard to see what's in the pictures and you can't necessarily research it as much as I would want to. Not that I don't shop on there because I do. I make sure it's inexpensive enough that it's low risk, but especially with something I can't see or if it's a large lot, something like that, I'm willing to take a risk on a couple bucks. But if you want to take the time to see and look up, everything that you pick up, definitely going to a store or an estate sale or garage sale you're gonna have more time to look up and look at the item and look at the information on it and see what you can find out about it. But I like something different. Said the stuff you
That's
already
Laura.
have. Absolutely.
Yeah, Laura's saying stuff you already have, which is true. And Laura, I saw you have tons of questions on high bid. So I think I'll work either this week or next week on getting out a new high bid video just to try and answer some questions. So if you want to send me your questions on Instagram, then maybe I can make up some stuff to go over on that video for sure.
My most profitable ones have been Facebook Marketplace, though, by far.
Okay.
Like once you get in, like you'll be in, say that, and I always look for big bulk things on Facebook and have good conversation with the person prior. So, it's not, whatever. So you go show up and usually there's a lot more there that they didn't take a picture of, like how I'm buying like big tool lots and stuff like that. Because once you get there with cash, usually they start like showing you more stuff that they have. This isn't like one or two pickups. This has got to be something you're buying like in bulk. And it seems like Facebook Marketplace, and you also find local connections that way.
Yeah, some people have great luck with it. I feel like I'm about an hour outside of Philadelphia, west of Philadelphia, and I just feel like everybody thinks that their stuff is worth what it's probably worth at resale value.
Right.
So it's not a value that I can pick it up and flip it.
Every once in a while, I'll find a little gem on Facebook Marketplace. But we're in a small town. It's really competitive. And so sometimes I just don't get to it fast enough if there is something good. But then, like the same for you, people are reselling on Facebook Marketplace, not necessarily garage selling. You know what I mean? Like they're not putting things at garage sale prices out there. They're reselling them, on there. So for me, Facebook Marketplace is hit or miss. And it takes me just so much time to scroll through everything to find something. So to me, for me, it's time consuming and I don't do it very often.
Mm-hmm.
Too many.
So I see Candace's question about, is there a list anywhere of all the resellers in this community? I'm subscribed to many, but seeing many new names I'd love to subscribe to. So I personally have found that going to premieres and things, you find out who the active YouTube resellers are. And then on Instagram, following different hashtags like reseller community, eBay seller, eBay community, and then you'll start seeing people pop up that you're not, familiar with, and start following people that way. Anybody have any other?
There's any kind of specific list anywhere.
List, yeah.
You just kind of have to keep track of the names that you see, and then go check out their channels when you get a chance.
Yeah, like look at who's commenting on different videos, and like I said, over on Instagram, if you start following those hashtags and then look at who's commenting on different reseller posts, that's how I found a lot. And yeah, I see this comment about like you best watch on Hybid, they'll jack the shipping up. Yeah. I had a medium mail shipment cost me $45. If you can go pick it up, it's great. And I totally agree. I learned that lesson early as well. Though I did end up making a profit, but I was really worried. And I did do a video about it where I was like
that earlier too about watching the prices, calling them, asking what their prices are, and then making sure that there's not something else that's smaller that they could ship it in. She ran into that. So,
right.
Yes. From Hybid yet.
Oh, there she is.
Hybid I tend to do, within a 50-mile radius so I can go pick it up.
I was going to say, on Hybid, I stopped doing anything that would require me to have it shipped because the shipping prices are just too go Charlie. It just comes into a profit. So I only do the Hybid lots where I can pick it up. Yeah, that are local.
Is this our new Dalton?
No, Dalton. Here's the real thing.
Oh, there's
yes. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Dalton.
Dalton would like their my dogs just totally stake up the room.
Oh no.
Well, you thought you were getting me, but you're getting Dalton. We
like it.
Oh, that's mommy and the dummy. He's
Oh,
the
there-
old picture because I paused it of me and the dummy.
Kayla just
Yeah.
posted all the Dalton emoticons. You got to bring them up.
They won't show from StreamYard. So look, they show this Flipper Dalton, Flipper Dalton, Flipper Dalton.
That's
Yeah,
stinky.
Laura, he's so hot natured that I keep trying to get him to sit down. He's so hot natured that anytime he's inside, if it's like 60 degrees or warmer, he wants no clothes on.
That's so funny. I didn't even think of that, but you're right. It's always-
He doesn't want clothes on.
yeah. We've been watching on Netflix some of the Bert Kreischer stand-up comedian. He's the shirtless guy. They're so funny. But now, unfortunately, that's what I think of when I see Dalton. Comic who's always shirtless.
Yeah, so when he was a baby, I used to put him in the sleepers, and then we noticed he was like sweating through them.
Oh,
Like profusely. And obviously in Florida, it's hot almost all of the time. So he very rarely, it is not so warm right now. It is in the 50s, and I think we're dropping to the 20s on Friday for Christmas. It's going to be cold, and I'm not in my right spot. Okay.
he likes to be there.
Have to be there. Yay, I see Kayla again. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the 5K. I really appreciate it.
Awesome.
Go get it.
Ooh, Anita said they have a snow blizzard right now. Where's she at? Where are you at?
It seems like
I
a
love
lot.
that word.
Yeah, Anita, where are you at?
Well, Dale, aren't you going to have snow the next couple days?
Well, no, so my husband said something like it's supposed to be like warm, but then the temperature. And we have snow on the ground right now from this past snowstorm last week. So it's going to melt all of the snow and then freeze. Like the temperatures are going to drop really quickly. So it's going to melt everything and then freeze. So it
That'll
should
be
be
fun.
But
Seems like a
today's
lot.
my Friday. I'm off until Monday.
How beautiful is that?
Yes. So yeah, I work full time at a credit union. So reselling is my definite part-time side gig. But I'm so excited to be off and like just enjoy Christmas.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't answer because I was kind of getting home. The my easiest way is also going to be high bid, which seems to be the general consensus. And I am gonna work on a new video of like my second year. I did my first year of hitting like 75,000 in sales. This year I think we're over 100,000 in sales between all the platforms, and I'll do a video on that, kind of like where I changed up my sourcing. And then I'm also going to I'll do a high bid one. So if you guys have high bid questions, hit me up with those. And I did, before we answer Lindsay's question, I did see the comment about high bid upping the shipping. That is not high bid. That is that specific auction. And if you, I say don't buy from an auction unless you're going to make quite a bit of money. Like my Swarovski, I paid $600. They charged me $100 for shipping, which I expected it to be more, but I will make over $2,000 on that. So I'm okay paying $100 shipping. So you need to make sure that whatever you're buying has a lot of cushion, that if that auction company hits you, you have room. But when you get these, like the one with the scarves that was so good for me and willing to take them off the board that I didn't want, that's an auction that I would write down that name, because I know she only charged me a medium flat rate box. She's not charging me any handling fee. And you know that you have to learn. There's a definite learning curve. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that.
Hey, Dana.
So Lindsay's question: handle a return of a luxury item when the buyer is claiming a bogus item not as described. I would just accept it, take it, because eBay is going to make you take it. So it doesn't matter what you want to do. The bottom line is eBay is going, if they say item not as described, eBay is going to make you take that return. whether you want to or not. So you don't really have an option there. I hate to say that, but
To take the return and make them send it back to you.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely send it back. 100%.
Yeah.
and do not give them the money. Now, what
Until you
you
get
could
it back,
do,
yeah.
what I have done if I think people might be scamming me, is I tell them as soon as I verify my inventory marking system that is the same item, that I will credit their refund, and several have went away. They don't know if you have an invisible pin on that somewhere.
Right.
So that might make them go away as well. What's his nickname?
That's
I
something
already
to think
forgot.
about, isn't it?
Troublemaker Tesla. That is. Dave.
Next day off is Saturday.
That
Oh
sucks.
no! Right through the
Yeah.
holiday.
Good. So you got to work straight through Christmas.
Yeah. It's time to quit the real job and just resell.
Yeah, real
Right?
job. I worked Christmas for like 10 years straight. Just quit. Go to
Just
work.
quit.
anymore.
Just
Just
quit.
quit.
Hey, give it up one day to say I'm done, and then you're done.
There
Just
you
do
go.
like Julian did.
Yeah, I got Christmas off. Maybe I don't know.
There you go.
Depends what I want to do that day.
I would not survive there, Jessica. I am a born and raised Floridian,
Then
and I don't like it when it's
Forget
60
it.
degrees.
no.
Guys, this is going to get you in trouble. It's soda.
Brad made pizza again. It's not Taco Tuesday night. It's Pizza Tuesday night. Apparently.
That's not bad though. Dinner once you get home, Brad's on the ball.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
Good for
matter
Brad.
as long as
Give
it's
everybody
hot, right?
Brad gets a round of applause for the dinner.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Listen.
I know I should get on. Those people respect me.
That's right. Respect.
He said he was going to come on camera while I was driving, but he did not.
I don't
Yes,
really want to-
Louis, thank you. I appreciate that. I know Richard went in your chat and was saying, Tracy, I would agree with that on my Thanksgiving work schedule.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, we won't. We're on camera. We can't say anything more.
Yeah. So I will say Nakoma Finds, and I've seen a couple of channels, and it's kind of funny because I bet a lot of people would think a lot of us that are on YouTube are like really outgoing and want to be around people all the time. I don't.
Julian's like, no.
Yeah.
Like you can watch me from like there. You stay there, and I'll stay here,
just stay on your
and
side.
then I can turn this off whenever I want.
Yep.
So,
I
like my
do. I'm
friend
not a
Carolyn,
hangout. Huh?
my friend Carolyn, and she was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still with us, but like she just started reselling, and I've been kind of helping her. And like I'm kind of sad that we live far apart now, because we live like 3 hours apart. I think 2.5. Like, okay, this would be good, to have her nearby. I don't know about every reseller ever, but I think her and I could have fun.
So, like, I'll tell you, like, a couple of pickers and myself, and I have the video, the estate sale we went together.
Yeah, you did
We do picking. But we were picking, like, side by side. Like, there was no fight. There was some play fighting. But
Yeah, we saw the
there
race
was
to get there.
there's so much stuff, and everybody knows different stuff. And, like, doing that, like, going to the estate sale, hanging out, doing that, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But they weren't trying to, like, keep me talking while I needed to look through the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
But if like I don't like, oh, let's go to lunch. No.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, don't you miss being in the office and the adult conversation? I'm like, I would go to the office and be in my office and not talk to anybody all day anyway. But I had to like get up, be ready, like professional attire,
Seems like a lot, right?
makeup, shoes,
Right?
pants.
Put
That's a lot.
shoes on. That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
who needs
Yeah.
pants?
Carla, I have not seen it, and I was driving most of this chat and not reading like I probably shouldn't have very much of it. But I signed up for eBay's affiliate program, but I've never utilized it ever.
I don't know what it is.
So eBay's affiliate program is basically like Amazon. So I haven't even done it for my channel links, which is kind of crazy, but I could make my eBay link in my channel description a link for me where I get a percent. Like if you go to my store and buy something from me through that link, then you would get a percent of it.
So-
My Amazon affiliate links are down there for like the printer and bubble wrap and all of that, and I get like it's like 1%. Some of it I don't even think is 1%. It's pennies. I like my last 2 affiliate link checks from Amazon have been like $20. So for the whole month, but $20 is $20.
$10.
Yeah. So
Like 5 golf courses.
I haven't, Carla, unless you have a really big Instagram following or YouTube following, then I'm not sure how you would really use that unless you had people that were going to use it. And I mean, I
think Solo Buddies, like she uses a lot in her Facebook group. Like she shares, like, hey, can you believe this? You know, like take a look at this bolo. It's going for like $200 or whatever, and so it probably helps her out then.
Yeah, like her and Dom both have very big Facebook group. Dom has over 20,000 subscribers. I'm so confused between YouTube and Facebook. He has over 20,000 members in his Facebook group. He has over 20,000 subscribers too. Hey, Chris, thank you for coming in. And I saw who else just came in. Somebody else. Who was it? Speaking of Courtney, she is there. Hey, Courtney, thank you for coming in.
Her nose must have been twitching. She heard me talking about her.
I have a feeling that a lot of resellers are introverts. I really do. Like it's kind of a lonely type of thing.
It is.
So
yeah.
Tracy is saying you can't personally use the link of your own affiliate link. Just so everybody knows.
Okay.
Oh.
You can't.
Your example, not so much.
I can't buy something on my own link and pay myself.
No, I guess not.
That would make sense.
Hey, Tina, thank you for coming in. There was somebody else. Oh, Justin, thank you for coming in. I'm like, I know I saw somebody else come in. Thank you for coming in.
Total introvert. Yeah. So we're up to 120 minutes. It's so great to see everybody.
We should listen. I've never done this. You guys do hashtag introvert if you're an introvert in the chat. I'm interested to see this. I've never done a hashtag something. I want to see how many people.
Oh yeah, I want to see this. I'm gonna watch the chat.
Introvert. Here, wait.
That doesn't turn my camera off, does it?
I'll do it on my phone.
Oh, I can't type in the chat. I can only look. Yeah, now I'm curious how many people now will do that.
I feel like, can you tell how old I am by how I type on my phone?
Like this?
That's
because you had a phone that wasn't a smartphone.
Yeah.
He's always got to be different. That one.
I believe Dave.
Yeah.
What? Me? What?
No, Dave.
Dave. I was like, what did I do?
No, not her. Well, I mean, I'd have to move me down there to point to Dave, but I meant Dave.
I could have pointed for you, Kat. Right.
Yeah. See, it was Dale's.
Yeah, I mean, Laura. Oh! I got to do a dolphin. Hold on, Noelle. Thank you. Let's do a dolphin.
Super chat.
She is not. So
She's
Noelle
not
and Dave can go out for lunch.
There you go.
Like, Laura's saying that it's a cliquey bunch. And I think we've all kind of, like, you have your own people. And especially with YouTube, like, we start channels, like, at the same time. And, like, the channels grow together and we learn together. And we see each other in the same chats. And there are circles. And, like, a lot of the circles overlap. Like, for example, like, the vintage, like live sale, like Trusty Huckster Mercantile, like that's like a whole different group of people, but a few of them are in our groups, so they're kind of in like both of these circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see, familiar names on every channel that I go to, but it's not the same group in every live chat and every premiere. You know what I mean? There's definitely people that I don't see every place that I go.
I think Dave has been trained by his wife to socialize.
Yeah.
That's what's really
Told him
going
he
on.
better say that.
I'm not going out with anybody. That's
I like hang out country sales, nitpick.
Heck.
I will go out. I'm not saying never, but I will tell my tendency is I want to be home. Like I'll go pick up food from a restaurant before I want to go sit down at a restaurant.
We were doing takeout before takeout was cool.
Right. Like
or the
even
only
nice food, like
Yeah,
good
exactly.
food. Like I don't need the
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
expensive restaurant experience. I'll go in my sweatpants, pick up my expensive restaurant food should I want it, and I will bring it home and eat it in my sweatpants. I
That's
don't like getting dressed
and it's
up.
because the
Like
drinks are a lot cheaper at home.
Yeah, right. Okay, with all that being said, I did sign up for Reseller Rally. Go hang out with folks. that
I will
know.
be there, and I am picking up Kayla homeschool picker on the way. We are carpooling.
Is Dale
Are
going?
you on the way?
When is
Aaron?
it?
No,
June.
I'm north. I'm north of Cincinnati, hun.
Oh,
What about Julian?
Summer birthday, they can go with it.
it's what Julian. I know me. Dave will be there getting his whole experience on the boat. I will interact on the boat. That's once a year. That's acceptable. Dave, I know, but is your wife going to like it if you carpool with me and Kayla? I am all about picking you up, and we will not hit a deer. I will pick you up on the way, my friend. We might have to like pile stuff on top of like all of us if we stop and go thrifting along the
Yeah.
way. Like, we'll just leave room to see out the dash.
Bring the trailer.
Make sure you put it right.
there you go. Bring a trailer.
Yeah, tell me more about this reseller rally.
Okay.
I don't know anything
So-
about it. What are y'all talking
So
about?
the
I said
resale
no,
rally
but
was
I might be
supposed
going.
to be in September. It is
Yeah,
being put
last
on by
year.
Cincinnati Picker, Craigslist Hunter. I know Matt is going to be their part-time pickers. I think Kevin is going to be their Commonwealth picker. I'm going to be there, and Kayla got a ticket. So it was supposed to be in September, but because of COVID, it was rescheduled. It is in Cincinnati, Ohio. They are sold out, but I think a lot of the tickets are getting put back into that because of COVID. So Kayla was on the wait list and she got a ticket.
I think Tracy got one. I don't know if Tommy did. So there are tickets. I mean, there are tickets that keep
They're
popping up.
becoming available.
Yeah.
Like- And when is it now?
June?
June, I think. Does anybody know that's going the date of it?
I think it's in June.
Tracy's just going for the Skyline Chili.
Oh,
Good idea.
Is that a thing? Aaron's
it
laughing.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lonnie also, Shed Flips, Garage Flips will be there as well. Tommy has a ticket if he would like one. So I don't know if everybody's going to be wearing GoPro. Are we all going to be like, hey?
Just be filming it on the GoPro.
But
I'm
just
not
all
even
the
talking
talk
to
about
you.
being an introvert and then thinking about all these introverts getting together.
On camera.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Richard will be there. When in June, though, Richard? When in June? Hello, Disability Positive. Thank you for coming in. Steadfast. Hold on. I'll drop a link if you guys would like to get on the wait list for the reseller rally.
Yeah.
There is an email on this website, and that is it. I just put it in the chat. So if you would like to email them, the tickets are $100 each. And I believe it includes a cruise and a 3-course meal and a shirt.
Fancy.
I'm sure. And
Oh, yeah, I see the link. Cool.
Tracy, you won't be the only one. I still can't find my GoPro. I'll have my phone in your face.
That's all I have too.
Hello, how are you? I really don't know because I'm going to take off a few days around it, Renee.
Yeah, I think it is a weekend.
And go maybe thrifting on the way up there and then have the day there or 2 days and then
Yeah, that's a long drive for you. For me, it's just a couple hours.
it's 13 or 14 hours, I think.
That's cray cray.
yeah, that's all.
We only did that for soccer.
Yeah. Hey, I can swing east and get you, Dale. It's not, it's only
Just
on the other side of the
swerve.
state.
We should have like some kind of like GPS thing where we can like log where everybody's at.
Right? And figure out who can pick up who.
Yeah.
I think it's about what was
What?
like 10 hours to Chicago. We drove to Chicago a couple summers ago. So
Brad
we drove
said we should make a Life
right through
360
Ohio.
group.
Yeah,
And we can
a Life
track each
360 group. That would be fun.
There you go.
But don't be coming trying to steal our stuff if we're thrifting. Jessica, I've never really been an extrovert. I am when I'm at work. If I'm like, I already have to be there. I'm very talkative. Obviously, I'm talking to you guys, and I like talking, but I like talking from home or like at work. But after work, I come home. Like I don't even go out like shopping and stuff that often because I just don't want to leave.
I do think when I was younger, I used to be more of an introvert or extrovert, but now, yeah, I've just gotten older and people suck.
That's the best answer I've heard. That sums it up right there.
If you want the honest, blunt truth.
Well,
Yeah.
we grew up in the military. I had to make friends. We moved every 3 years. There was a whole new group of people that I had to say hi to.
So I get to stop and get all this cool stuff on the way to get Kayla and Dave. Dave, are you coming? See, I mentioned, is his wife going to be mad? And I think Dave disappeared.
There's your answer.
I guess that's a no.
Funny.
Candace, we'll have to see how many people, because if Dave really wants to ride with us, then we would have room for like one more person. But I will pile you guys to the roof with stuff. Like I'm going shopping.
We've seen you do that to poor little Dalton with just his car seat in the back.
I was gonna say, Kat's gonna start selling. She's gonna start selling tickets to ride along in her car.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me put here. Can you see him here?
Hold on, I'm sorry, I lost my light. I'm a mess.
Oh, you can see him. He's just a light back there a little bit. Cameron wants to rent a bus now. That's way too much peopling for me.
Could be a short bus, just 15, 20 people.
A really short bus. Like
But
half of a short.
But think about the ticket sales.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna rent out.
Whoever gets that idea first
If
is
it's
gonna make the money.
profitable, then I could people.
Exactly.
Brad says I could take the expedition
I
and
better
as a
make a
third
t-shirt that says that. If it's profitable, I can people.
Listen,
Oh my gosh, Dale, that's so the best merch ever.
That's it.
no, that makes me sound horrible. No,
I won't attribute it to you then. I just, if it's profitable, I can people, and we'll leave it anonymous. Anonymous reseller.
Kayla says we need the room. Look, I highlighted it. If I'm looking bad for profiting for peopling, then Kayla's looking bad too. We're going down together, my friend. There we go. Night nurse, short
There
bus
you go.
reseller.
Resellers.
That's our
That's
new-
it. I can see y'all pulling up to a thrift store, getting out, running, 20 of you to the that would be good.
Can you
So are you both riding with us, Dave?
You got two tickets.
I can just picture the bus parking, all the resellers running out, all the resellers running back. Are you guys envisioning this? Are you seeing it?
Yep. I see it.
Richard says we're not allowed in his car.
I can handle other people in the car. Yeah, other people probably couldn't handle me in the car.
Kayla, I will tell you with the third row, his expedition is not nearly as comfortable as my car. I will not be driving an expedition. I will be driving my car.
Is there enough room in the car for stuff?
Me and Kayla and stuff. That's it.
You and Kayla and stuff. So, Julian, are you actually
We have a
in
real
South
question.
Carolina?
Pay
Are you
attention.
in?
Am I in South Carolina?
Okay.
This is a Gamecock hat. I went there for college.
Can they open a return request with GSP? Doesn't that go just to GSP and not to you?
So I will. I think I think what has happened with me, there's like some time limit, and it should say the buyer can escalate by that time. But if you shipped it through GSP, it made it to Kentucky, and eBay shipped it, eBay will refund the money and you keep your money.
Okay.
Bye, Harry. Thank you
Bye,
for my
Harry.
dummy. Merry Christmas.
Night, Harry.
Good night, Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Julian. Hi, Harry.
I knocked up the comps on a short bus.
You guys answer first. I think anybody who watches me knows what I do.
Premiere option on pre-recorded.
You've just been uploading lately, right? Just load and go.
No, I'm
it's just-
premiering every
She
video.
loves the
You're a
Premiere,
Premierer.
yeah.
Okay.
I like the Premiere because, like, you know, if obviously the person that made the video is on and you have a question while it's showing, you can ask them. But just the interaction with a couple other resellers is nice too.
Yeah, I like it too, but I really, again, I feel like a fraud in this chat tonight because I haven't uploaded a single video this whole month. So
You did. When was the shoe cleaning video?
Hasn't been
that
that
might
long.
have been the first. That might have been, so maybe I'm lying. Maybe I got one up this month. But yeah. But otherwise, like, I do like doing the Premiere, but I'm typically like, I'm finishing a video and uploading it and then setting it to Premiere. So I don't usually give like a lot of notice. It's not like I'm giving 24 hours notice that I'm going to premiere something tomorrow. It's like I'm uploading it and it's going to be ready in an hour.
No,
So-
I've been doing like 15-minute notice on my premieres. I give like no
Okay.
notice.
Yeah, you do. You'll post it on Instagram, like premiering now in 32 seconds. And you're like, and you saw it a minute and 32 seconds later. And I was like, I can't make it to the premiere.
Oh my God, I just caught it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Finds of yesterday saying she feels an SUV. That's about how I am. But Kayla's skinny, so I'll have room around Kayla.
Yeah. She could sit on stuff too. I think she's little. Like she could.
Oh yeah, a
You
little
have
booster
room
seat.
for the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayla can sit on a pot.
Yes. Erin, are you knitting or are you crocheting something right now?
I crochet.
Look at
Yeah.
that. She's
Look at her.
multitasking.
What is it?
It's just a little basket.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
So I'm at the hospital, but I'm
What?
okay. No, I'm totally okay.
She's
I'm totally
fine.
okay.
Weird, yeah.
But I was bored, so I brought this with me.
I'm a slave driver, and she agreed to come on, and I don't care where she's at.
But you must make it to this live. Like, it doesn't matter where you are.
That's
Not
right.
Gotta make it.
Not really. I did ask her if she wanted
she
me to find
asked.
somebody else, and she said she was okay to come on.
I'm
I
fine.
did.
I'll be going home here in about an hour. So
So wait, did I miss it? What happened?
no, I didn't really.
You didn't
Okay,
say.
you're
Okay,
talking
if you
about
don't want
it.
to talk about it, that's fine. We'll look at pizza.
Okay, I made a really listen. I made a really stupid mistake, you guys. Okay, so here's my PSA: check the pill bottle before you take it.
Uh-oh.
No, you have to elaborate now.
Okay, so I went to take my nighttime medicine last night, and I actually took my daytime medicine. So I had then doubled up on my daytime medicine, and so I had to come in for observation because there was a risk of seizure with that medication.
Oh, whoops.
So,
Oopsie.
hey, I'll be right back, guys.
You're,
Yeah,
but you're feeling okay.
I'm good.
Good.
Hi.
Joey.
That's it. I'm gonna
Oh,
pause this.
Her,
I'll be
her
right back,
nurse is
guys.
there. She's,
Her nurse
she's
is there.
kicking us out.
The HIPAA
Those
button.
nurses, man, come and interrupt everything.
Such a pain in the neck.
They can hear what's
Always
going
coming in
on.
the room.
Look, Joey and Drew always together. Joey and Drew.
Let's go.
Daniel, Brad says it's easy to make, so that's why 2 weeks in a row. Joey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hit it just as we came on live, which is cool. And Holly, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Sorry, so if you didn't watch the beginning, I was only voice. I am in my work scrub still. Luckily, I wasn't on the COVID unit because I was supposed to be on the COVID unit today, which would have meant y'all had to like deal without me because I have to like run and take a shower before I like touch anything in the house. But I was not on the COVID unit. I got moved, so I didn't have to worry about showering before I at least sat down and came on the show. I can do that after the show, but I did not put on makeup and my hair is still in a bun, how it is at work. And yeah.
They make you decon on the way out of the hospital if you're on the COVID unit?
No.
No.
No, so I just come home and like my laundry room is where you enter my house. So I just like strip down, throw it in the laundry and streak through the house.
Like total sense.
We're going streaking.
Dalton knows though. Dalton knows if I come in like that I'm dirty. So he won't touch me. Huh. He's learned because I've been doing it enough.
So funny.
That he doesn't come in. I forgot it was Tuesday too, Holly, because I don't normally work on Tuesdays. I should not have been working today. Yes, Joey. So this is the short bus pizza unit.
Perfect. Oh yeah, did you get the vaccine yet, Kat?
Laura, I am opting right now to not get the vaccine.
And will you share with us your reasoning?
I would like to let other people get the vaccine and I will watch them.
Yeah, like a wait and see. You're the wait and see approach.
I think it's very, very early.
I agree.
Listen, so Yakov, I was grilling Yakov and me were going back and forth on this on a live earlier. But I would like to wait. I think it's so new. I know there have been studies, but it's very, very new. And like they have all the new ones coming out. And honestly, I haven't had time to read and educate myself on it enough to say really one way or the other. Like, I'm not saying I'm absolutely not getting it, but I'm not like jumping in line to get it without researching and having read for myself and felt comfortable for myself. So that is my opinion on that. And it, like I said, it is available to me, and I do work with COVID patients on a regular basis. I have all year, and I have not had COVID. I have the proper protection. I strip when I enter the house if I work there. So
Drew's saying, I knew Drew had it, and he's saying that he's going to donate his plasma now.
Yeah. I
like
would totally do that, Drew. I would be on board with that. I would do it myself.
So wait, what was the quote? If it's profitable, wait, I already lost it.
All people, if it's profit.
If it's profitable.
That's right. If it's profitable, I can people. That's a little different.
I would still have limitations to that though. So I will tell you, like at work, this is one instance of peopling for profit. They have been offering all year $10 bonus, time and a half plus $10. So I would make over $60 an hour if I went to work an extra day. How many extra days have I went to work this year? Anybody want to take a guess?
-7.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Sometimes money just is not worth it. And, you know,
I hear you.
Like, I don't want to be there. Dalton's coming over here with his pizza. Sit in your chair to eat your pizza, please. He wants to sit up here.
You sit in my chair. Sit in your
Well,
chair.
he's used to being able to come and like we sit together on the couch when I get home from work. But tonight I got home from work and jumped on the live.
Which you normally don't work on Tuesdays. I was wondering about that. I'm like, why would you work on a Tuesday?
Because I'm off Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Solid.
Yay. I feel like, can you hear my dogs snoring? Look at them right now.
Oh my gosh.
That, you know, I mean, if I had a hot tub in the garage, I would probably strip to get in that too.
I strip when I get home, but we weren't supposed to talk about that. No, I'm kidding.
That's just a daily routine. What? It's not normal. What?
Tommy and Tracy are live at 10:15. I believe with Drew, Profit Monsters, who was just in here, is there. I could, but I'm not. I want the money, Yakov.
There you go.
I'm really, and if you guys haven't seen me in chat, I know a lot of people, when work is slow, I'm in a lot of chats. Work was slow today. I was in quite a few chats. In chat, I don't know if Chad's in here anymore. He's like, that's why my nurses never stay with me. They're watching live shows on YouTube.
They're multitasking.
Tracy is saying they are live at 10:15 with Drew Profit Monsters as their guest. Richard, I'm sure. Jennifer Hayes already dropped it. There it is. So if you haven't seen me in chats, I will tell you, in my video tomorrow, we'll go over it more, but I did order a new 12 by 40 shed.
Ooh.
And
yours are all temperature controlled, right?
The ones, so I have like an area attached to my house that's an old canning kitchen that I converted to storage. And then I have one 12 by 20 right now. And both of those areas are climate controlled. So, and I'll go over this in the video, but with the 12 by 40, I think I'm going to push to pay it off. And if it's not hot, there's really not a big push for the insulation and the air conditioning. So my goal is to pay off that shed within like 3 months. And that's a lot of money. That's like, I need to not buy anything and have my $10,000 in sales a month for 3 months. So, okay. But I don't want the added debt, but I really think I need it because our house is just overran. Like my dining room table is covered in, and you'll see all of that in the video tomorrow. As embarrassing as it is to me, I want to show like that. I mean, that's the reality. And it's the reality of a lot of resellers I talk to. They're like, oh yeah, mine looks like that too.
Yeah, I just reconfigured my little space because my husband saw me shipping one night and he was like, I don't understand why you don't have this space configured to work better for you. Like I'm like reaching over stuff and like putting my things like up over here to weigh them. And he's like, why do you have it set up like that? So yeah, I finally configured it that it's a little more me friendly.
I would like to be saying that in like 2 years. I would like to be saying exactly that in 2 years.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I think a lot of times for resellers, we just kind of make do, and we're so used to just thrifting and grabbing what we see. You know, you don't necessarily always think about buying something new to make your job easier or more functional, you know?
So yeah, that'll be my goal. Yeah, Drew just got a shed as well and got rid of his storage. Hey Leroy, thank you for coming in. And I discussed this with quite a few people because I was really on the fence whether to buy this shed and get, more debt. But yeah, I've been so non-productive the month of December. I think the clutter is just like overwhelming. I, don't have like an efficient workspace. We don't have an efficient shipping area. So the new shed will be for unlisted inventory, which is what's cluttering the house, because once I list an item, it goes out to the shed. So that shed and the other storage area will still be for listed inventory. The new shed will be for shipping, for packing. Like packing supplies for me take up so much room, probably like a 10 by 10 room packing supplies, like bubble wrap and peanuts and boxes. And I keep like every box I get. So
I do too.
Yeah. Can't throw away a good box.
Yeah. Like we have shipping supplies out there.
Given into recycling.
Yeah. Because I reuse them, I reuse them. So we'll, yeah, Michael, you should do a video. Michael has a warehouse building. And I mean, I am lucky enough that I can add 10 more sheds if I really want to. I do have the room, but I could have gotten a 12 by 30. But my thought was like, if I buy this shed, I don't want to buy another shed. So why not get the bigger one? It was only like $1,500 more for an 8 foot longer shed.
So how big did you say it is?
12 by 40. It's double the size of my shed now.
Nice.
But my unlisted inventory right now equals my listed inventory. But I mean, the purpose of the shed always could shift. If I do get all of this inventory listed, we could, of course, make more storage for listed inventory if I get my death pile down and need more storage for listed. But we're gonna have like a shipping area, a listing area, because where I'm at now, like you see unnamed said dummy, that's a photo booth right there. So when my mom comes over to cross-post, she's sitting where I'm sitting, and then I can't list because mom's here.
Sure.
So that has made my production go down. So mom has been cross-posting, which means I'm not listing. So it's just there's too much and not enough space.
And Julian and Aaron, have you done videos about your like your space configuration at your house or your inventory process? Have you guys done anything like that?
Yeah, I got like 2 rooms, and now I use my bathroom. But I also have a storage unit, and I also have my garage.
Oh, okay.
So I have room.
So mine is kind of awkward yet. Like, so I have a small office, and that has most of my shipping supplies and some of my inventory, and then some of my inventories on some shelving in my room, and some more inventories on this little room that we don't use for anything else. So it's kind of spread out. It doesn't make much sense to show it all. I do have some stuff in the garage, but it's really just items that are bigger than a shoebox that I shouldn't have picked up because I haven't photographed them yet. And some extra boxes. Like the other day I was breaking down boxes to take to recycling because my friends and family, I put on Facebook, hey, can you save this stuff for me? You know, your packing supplies, whatever you get in the mail, your boxes. But then I had too many. So I definitely have some that I keep from, you know, stuff that comes into my house and then stuff that people drop off on my porch, which is really wonderful to have free supplies. But that's in the garage, and there was too much in there. I was like, never going to use all those boxes. So my stuff's kind of spread out, which I think might be another reason why my husband was thinking of a shed. Yeah. To get it all kind of consolidated, because it's a mess. It doesn't make any sense. I'm forever looking for stuff, so no.
I think Kevin's shed is the same size as my shed I have now. I think it's a 12 by 24. I don't know. Does anybody know how big Lonnie's shed is?
I don't know.
He's said before, but I don't remember. It doesn't look that big, but I know it can be deceptive on video.
Yeah, and you had a Richard question.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Richard too. K&D, I leave them until I have a big pile of them and they drive me crazy, and then I break them all down.
Yep.
I don't. I keep mine all boxes, and I have like a huge pile of them because I will put them together. Yeah.
Yeah. Your dog doesn't care.
Sometimes you're like, but I need to see what the size of the box is.
Yeah. Because if I look at something, I'm like, oh, I got that box. That's out in the garage. I know that box. And usually it's good to go. If I break it down, it's done. You never know that box.
What we got, but we just got something. I was like, that is the perfect box to ship a record. Because like shipping records is a pain in the butt. Yeah, like they're not easy to ship. So yeah, I was like, that's the perfect record box. Don't lose that one.
Richard, I use a Dymo because I got it cheap on Marketplace, and that's just what I have.
I just bought a Rollo, and I mean, I've printed like 5 labels on it, and I love it so far.
I got a Dymo because Kat is awesome and gave me one, and it is perfect. And I have printed an entire. Wait, how many are in a roll?
Like 250, I think.
I'm almost done an entire roll, and it works perfectly.
So I'm still printing on my LaserJet on the 2 up. You know, there's 2 on a sheet that you put through your regular printer. But it's just a black and white printer, and the toner's fairly inexpensive. So what I'm curious about for all of you guys then is, where do you get your labels and how much they cost? Because I get mine fairly cost effective on Amazon. I mean, it breaks down to something like 1.5 cents a label or something crazy cheap like that.
But how much have you figured, like, your ink? Like, what is your ink? I'm looking up on Amazon how much I paid last time right now.
Yeah, so mine only prints black and white. So the toner, it's a LaserJet. It's a real small, compact. It's like the size of a shoebox, guys. But it's, that toner is, if you buy the recycled cartridges, is, I mean, like $20 shipped from Amazon, and I could probably print 2,000 labels with that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I was running off an inkjet, and not only was, you know, the ink was expensive, and then I was doing the tube-up labels through Amazon. Plus, like, I swear, if it got wet, forget it. Like, you weren't even going to be able to read it. So then I also had to, like, put tape over it to protect it from rain. So I'm
Yeah,
so
that's
happy.
one really nice thing about the Dymo and the thermal is rain will not fit. Yes, that is.
Yeah, mine don't run. The laser doesn't run.
Right, yeah, laser jet won't. But inkjet, yeah.
I haven't bought labels in a while, obviously, because I'm on like page 5 of my Amazon orders right now. Brad, did you hear him? He just said we put the last roll in today.
There you go. Brad's on the ball. He knows. He's got inventory in his brain.
He didn't order them.
But he knew you guys were on your last one.
He'll be like, oh yeah. I don't.
Dale, is there any space for you left on that couch?
I have just enough space for me.
They're just like totally chilling, ignoring you. Oh, here it is. So I paid $27.99 for 880. Somebody do some math.
Okay, so I think my labels are just a little bit cheaper than that.
Let me see. So 880 divided by.
Sorry, Kat, I'm useless.
Huh?
I said sorry, I'm useless.
By my
No, I did it
calculations, you
backwards.
paid
I did it
$3 million a label. Is that right?
$1 million a label.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right.
Okay,
Sounds
so
about
where's Drew getting free labels at?
So it's 3.1 cents per label.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
So
add
Drew's
this to
free
my
labels are they the US? Are there US postal labels that'll go through the Rolo? What are the free labels that he's talking about right here?
Yeah.
Drew, Noella's having a giveaway on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Oh, what is she giving away?
Is it a mystery?
Drew, FedEx. So, what, Drew? Do you have to use those labels for only FedEx?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Like, do they say FedEx on them?
no way.
That's important to know.
Yeah,
But
right.
I think that's kind of a break even between my toner and the labels. It sounds like it's about the same cost as your labels. Okay, he says no. So you don't have to use them just for FedEx.
That's good.
That's interesting, guys.
Nice.
That is interesting.
It is interesting. I haven't bought my first labels yet, so I have to get on that because I only have like a couple left. Think they'll get there in time? Probably not. No.
No, not
Should have bought them like
right
6 months ago.
You might want to put that order in right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
Now I have to buy the ones that the Dymo takes, right? They're like specific Dymo ones, or is there a different?
Well, they're at least, I mean, they're 4x6, and you have to know, like, if it's the roll versus the like accordion fold that like rests behind your printer.
It's definitely a roll.
Okay. Yeah,
100%.
mine's not a roll.
I'm looking at it.
0.3.
Roll it up.
Drew, you can still do it.
About it. Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Everybody wants to know. Why can't you use those labels in the Dymo? Okay, I guess they're accordion, maybe?
I think now you have me questioning which printer I bought. Was it Dymo or is it Rolo?
I would have never bought one if Kat didn't give me one because I'm too cheap. I'd still be printing on this Canon inkjet thing.
I got tired of
like
saying
$4
he was going to buy one. He was going to buy one, so I bought
Yeah.
one.
6 months
Rolo.
later.
Yeah, I got a Rolo.
Drew, you have not lost the opportunity to make that video. There are a lot more than 100 people on YouTube.
Do you think? Oh, Greg, super chat. We need dolphins.
I know, but I can't see it to highlight it yet on the StreamYard. I can see it on YouTube, but StreamYard's very delayed.
Right, we're just getting started. You didn't miss anything.
I'll just, oh gosh.
Super chat.
Thank you, Greg. We are not just getting started because I have to work again tomorrow and I work today and I'm all confused and don't know what day it is. And yeah.
Yikes. So wait, what time do you start tomorrow morning?
I get up at like 5.
Oh, you hurt Richard's
I'd already be in
feelings.
bed. No way I'm getting up at 5 o'clock and I'm not in
I
bed.
know,
by
that's
7.
middle of the night.
Richard,
Yes.
Middle of the night.
I cannot give
I agree,
everybody
Dale.
a printer. He really believes you. You're very believable.
It's the face of an angel.
If you guys haven't seen,
the
because it was like forever ago. If you haven't seen in my trailer, Dale's in there talking about getting her hair did on the front page of my YouTube channel.
I am?
You haven't ever seen the trailer Emily Conway made? You're like, I'm getting my hair did. In the video.
I don't think I've
I think
seen
I
that.
watched it one time, but I'll have to watch it again. That's so funny. My daughter did my hair tonight.
I don't have, it doesn't look like
I know
even
you
have
can't
hair.
tell. She used a wavy roller on it.
Richard, if I find another cheap printer, I will send you the printer. No, we
I know,
cannot.
Greg
Absolutely
is
not.
on
This
me.
is not that kind of channel, Tracy.
No, he should definitely sing. He should sing the Monday morning coffee talk because
No,
I
no, no.
haven't
You
had
don't want
one
him
in
to
so
sing your
long.
Monday morning coffee talk. No, no. don't, no. Hold on, Brian. Thank you.
Super chat.
Thank you. Ryan has been doing, and I lurk there. I will not lie. I do work on the auctions. Ryan has been doing a ton of auctions. Mr. buys a lot more than all 4 of us put together.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
And I
massive,
Yeah.
massive amounts.
I think that he's relatively close to me. Like I'm in Reading, Pennsylvania. I think he might only be an hour or 2 away from me. So
Oh
I
my
should
gosh,
really
we have
get
to
in
go
on
stop
that.
the warehouse. Get a hold of him.
Yeah, I should.
Richard, do you think Julian's printer was new? You know me?
Hello.
It's not new.
Thing works like a champ, though. Seems like
My
it was
printer. Dalton, leave him alone.
Oh. So yeah, the question this month is, did you put anything secondhand? Did you wrap anything secondhand for Christmas presents for people?
everything. No.
Everything.
I haven't.
Most
I
of it.
haven't wrapped, but yeah, like Brad, because I got that big estate hall with all the horse stuff. Like we're picking presents out for people. I don't know what people are watching me right now.
You can't say.
But I is when I do my hauls throughout the year, I Tracy, when I'm sourcing, like last year, I see stuff and I'm like, oh, that'd be great for like Brad's aunt, or that would be great for Brad's sister, or like his cousins are big FSU fans. So last year I found an amazing vintage FSU cookbook for them. And they're like, where did you get this? Like they loved it, but it was like really, a vintage one. I mean, think about it. A lot of people are shopping for this vintage stuff that we're finding, and for gifts.
It's true.
3 Jen Hustle, thank you
I
for
grabbed,
watching while wrapping. That was like a
Very true.
mouthful, but I said it good. What are we saying awesome about? That's a lie. That's a lie. I think that's
He said that he's only 45 minutes from me. I
So
thought he
go
was close.
Nice.
no, never mind. I don't need any stuff. I was gonna say go pick us up some stuff. I got stuff.
I don't believe that I don't believe that he's not buying either.
I mean, your name is
Right.
Mr. Buy a Lot.
So he was supposed to switch to Mr. Sells a Lot, and he has not.
Greg
So-
Stewart, you
Sus.
are
As my
a
kids
channel
would say.
member. You
That
have
is sus.
access to those Dalton emojis, Greg Stewart. They're in your emojis. Look. I did see you
Yeah, I got 'em.
unsubscribe and resubscribe though, Greg. I'm watching you. Good job, Dave. Good job. That's what I did all day today.
There you go.
Don't tell anybody. Look at Dave. Flipper Dolphins. Flipper Dolphins.
That cracks me up that it translates.
I got it. So somebody wanted him laughing, but I've got to, like, do you know how hard it is to get a picture of a 2-year-old? That was him screaming at me. That's what that emoji is.
It looks like he's laughing in that emoji.
No, he was screaming.
Yeah, I thought he was laughing.
Okay, well.
I should even try to get my teenagers. They would probably be screaming at me too.
Yeah. Disability positive, I mean, secondhand, but like you can find so much unique stuff that isn't out there in mass quantity that people will appreciate. Here, I'll show you guys this. I'm going to show it, I hope, in my video tomorrow, but and I don't know if it's in here. Tina Barry Poppins Hag sent me, and it's so cool. Like, look at my little dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
Very
in a
cute.
shell.
That's
They're in a
sweet.
shell. And it said, look, it's from Cancun. Like, how cool is that?
Oh, yeah.
Very
you know,
cute.
like
Very
stuff
cool.
like that is like so, it's so cool. You can find I think you can find more unique items.
I agree.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And most times cheaper, not always. Some, if we're finding it ourselves, not if we're
I bought a lot of clothing
buy it
off
for
of
me.
somebody
you
on
gotta-
Poshmark. And then it ended up, it was too small for me. And I thought it might even be too small for my daughter. So I put it in her room and I left her a note that said, if this doesn't fit you, just give it to some skinny at college.
But like in mine, so my daughter doesn't really like thrift, my 18-year-old, but she does 110% go straight for the clearance, and she will not pay full price.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to pay full price for pretty much anything. Maybe
Both my
some
girls are okay picking out thrifted clothes or garage sale clothes, things like that. So I guess I'm kind of lucky with that, but neither one of them has any interest. Well, all three of them, none of them want to resell.
Yeah.
Loves the
buy what is cheap.
printer.
If you don't want to spend the money, look on Marketplace and see if there's a Rollo or if there's a Dymo. And if there's neither, then I guess you can pick. But like mine, thank you for coming back, Holly. What's for dinner? I'm having pizza still. It's cold now, but it's okay.
Well, pizza's better.
My daughter will wear the used and thrifted clothes. She just has no interest in going and finding them. Like when she went with me, she'd look, but if I find her cool stuff, she will.
So I had to laugh the one year. My mom got for my daughter a Goodwill gift card. And I was like, I don't know if she's going to like that. But, oh, yeah, she did. She loved it.
That's awesome. Yeah, we joke because my mother-in-law, who has passed away many years ago, but she felt like we didn't have enough utensils. We were like, we have a full set of utensils. We're fine. She was like, you don't have enough. So she went to Goodwill and got us utensils, but they were like rusty utensils. And we were like not okay with it. And we were like so aggravated by it. But now, she's gone like 12 years now, and we just felt like we didn't have enough utensils, and we bought a second set of utensils, and we were like, see, she knew what she was talking about.
12 years later. So I'm like that, and I don't know if you guys are, but if I go on kicks, like I'll be like, oh, I need more towels, but then I don't pick up like 1 or 2 towels. I pick up like 20 because I see them at the estate sales. And I'm like, oh, I need towels, and then all of a sudden I have like 50 friggin' towels. Do you? And like Richard I do not agree with that statement at all. I've been using my Dymo for almost 2 years, and I paid $80 for it off of Marketplace. So
That's
I
awesome.
will respectfully agree to disagree with that. I think if you can get it for $150 cheaper off Marketplace, then I would do it. But
I got it. I think that I got it on Black Friday. They were running some kind of special on Black Friday. That's when I decided to pull the trigger.
you could look on Amazon Prime Warehouse for their like discounted for damaged packaging or something, and then you would still have a warranty.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
No, wait, where is that at?
So where's what?
Amazon, you can search for Amazon warehouse deals. Like I buy stuff on clearance on Amazon all the time. So if Amazon even rips a piece of packaging, they discount it like 25%. Even laundry soap.
Okay.
I get everything secondhand on Amazon if it is available. And almost everything. My paper, like my photo paper, like the box was torn. Like the roll was brand new inside plastic, and I got it for cheaper.
Okay,
Um,
Mr. Beisel, I can't believe that you only recently went to a Dymo or Rollo. Like with
No,
all
it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah, like what were you doing before that?
Oh my gosh.
he said no more taping labels down. So I'm thinking, forget it.
Taping labels.
But I didn't get it until I found it cheap on Marketplace. I think I'm dying. And I think Dalton stole my water. Dalton!
Does that dummy know the Heimlich behind him? We're trying to find out.
Oh my
There's
god.
one way to find out.
He's a little water thief. Yard sales and dreams, they're thermal printers. The Rollo and the Dymo are thermal printers. They will save you tons of money on ink is the biggest deal, and time taping them down. And they are waterproof.
Yep,
There you go.
you hit the top 3. Yep.
Florida
There you go.
in the summer, it rains every afternoon. Every afternoon. What did I miss?
You've got Brad, the peanut gallery over there. What's he saying?
I don't know. He's
Yeah, we
letting me
didn't hear
choke.
that one.
Just let me know.
Super chat.
Now Calvin is
Calvin in
bringing
the
the
house.
song lyrics into my chat. He normally does song lyrics from Tommy and Tracy, but like I guess since Tommy and Tracy are coming on next week, like it's like melding slowly together. We're starting early. Calvin, thank you for the super chat.
That's awesome, Calvin. Calvin is all about the cards.
He is. Calvin has been
Yeah.
finding some really good cards. Holly, you go like when you're on Amazon, it'll say like so many new and used from X amount, and you can click on it and it'll say, and I also will put like if I'm searching for something, I'll put whatever warehouse deal. And it pulls up Amazon's warehouse deals, which is almost like a clearance thing. Hey Victoria, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Oh, so see, that's another. There's brother thermal printers. I mean,
I was going to say
I
it's
just think
wireless.
a thermal printer, no matter what kind of thermal printer, but a wireless.
That's exactly how my dog sleeps.
Right?
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
back to Victoria. I think she was close to 1,000. Did she make it?
I don't know.
Funny. I think we should just show her. Everybody should be so relaxed.
What? The
I said
dog.
everybody should be so relaxed.
Here, hold on.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
gosh.
And
So
I'm-
spoiled.
Yeah. And we're getting new furniture. They're still going to be on the furniture. Because how do you say no to that?
You can't say no to that.
I know, Roxy.
Yeah, Dandy finally got big enough and older enough that we let her sleep in our room instead of the crate. So we don't have to worry about her pottying on the floor because she's making it all night with no accident. And she's outside. She likes to be outside, so she's outside with the little dogs a lot. So when we bring her in and the little dogs go to our room to sleep and she goes to a crate, she goes crazy. She does not
She's
like
not
it.
having it.
But she has
Yeah.
we were concerned she would try and get on the bed, and she's going to be a 65+ pound dog, but she doesn't. She's doing good. She like lays by my side of the bed. She hasn't tried to get on the bed. Not yet. It's only been 2 nights we let her sleep in there. But
You're kidding me, right?
That's not okay.
You're paying so much more then.
No, he's
You gotta
not.
buy the
He's getting
discounted
it free. She's
shipping.
writing them. Pens are cheap. So is paper.
Well,
He's not
A
using
lot
it.
of time.
However, you are paying more for your labels because you're obviously not printing your postage from eBay.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah. Print those labels, guys. Come on.
BB0647, thank you for hanging out. I don't think I've seen you in here before. And guys, if I miss you, I'm not purposely missing you. There are 110 people in chat, and it tends to go fast. And
Did we wake
yeah.
her up?
I
Aw.
think so.
It's like, I'm sleepy.
Oh, super poor little girl.
She's not little.
no.
Oh, she's little. That one's not.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. The one right beside me is like 60 pounds. My other one's 100 pounds.
Holly, don't say that. He's our new friend.
I'm
So
going
he
to
was,
do
he was,
something.
and Brad is talking to his friends on his game. He's not talking to us, by the way.
No.
Oh, Jocelyn's in the chat. Yay,
Huh?
Jocelyn.
Hi, Dozen.
Hey, Jonathan.
Did I really miss you?
Hey,
Did I really
Jocelyn.
miss Jocelyn?
We probably did.
Well, I talked
Okay.
to her. She knows I wouldn't miss her on purpose. Hi.
Yeah, Jocelyn's she's like an hour, a little over an hour from me probably. So I said, I've got to get down by you sometime and stalk
She's
you at
not going to
Goodwill.
our store, hopefully, in 2021.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely be at the store.
Nice.
Definitely.
That'll be awesome.
It's okay. Everybody else has been. Greg gave me a super chat with the wrong name in it, and nobody noticed. You guys didn't even notice he called me the wrong name
Nope.
on purpose.
Didn't even notice.
No.
So
We ignored him.
uh-oh. I gotta leave and come back. I gotta leave and come back. They said I'm tin can.
You were. I think you're better now.
Yeah, you're not.
Am I better?
It survived
better.
it.
Because it says I'm running this from my phone because I started on my phone at work. So if I leave now, it will end the whole stream.
Yeah, no, don't do that. So wait, you actually is one of your icons a tin can? I missed that.
It is.
Yeah.
I made
That's awesome.
I made a tin can so everybody can let me know when my sound goes tin can.
I got it. I have to
How's
check
that
that out.
booster thing? Didn't you get? Is the booster working?
Oh yeah, there it is.
I mean, is it? You tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing a lot better.
That's so funny.
Dale, don't share it if I'm better. Then you confuse me.
I'm sorry.
So, so Robin, I will tell you guys. So I was trying to like be nice, and somebody shared a link in one of the Facebook groups, and it was a smaller channel. And I went in, and she said, "Hey, Nurse Flipper, you're Rebecca, right?"
No.
So now Greg calls me Rebecca because he was in there.
That's pretty close to your name, though.
Yeah.
We sing same.
You know, E's and A's. You know.
What-
Yeah.
Captain.
What's the saying? Like you can call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. Or is it something
I
like
would
that?
for
Is
dinner.
that it?
An enema update. Did Kevin send her the enema?
Oh, I have one. It's over there.
I have an enema right there. Anyways,
Your dolphin.
he's shrieking a little bit.
Sounds like
Rebecca
singing.
had-
I don't
yeah.
know what this shrieking's about. You know.
Did somebody tell me if? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Richard, he's gonna stop like putting links that I tell him until I send him a free printer.
You better ship that out tomorrow.
He said he wants his paycheck.
Jocelyn, why am I not
He did send
surprised?
me Betty Boop for free though, just a disclaimer. So I probably owe him like 2 Dymos, but he wants a Rolo and he wants a new Rolo, Richard. Like
Yeah, brand new with the warranty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Victoria is at 822 subscribers.
Oh, can Richard drop her link?
Richard can drop her link.
Oh, is your
look, here is Jocelyn's Enaman update.
There you go.
Live today.
yeah, why am I not surprised about Andrew?
Yes. Oh gosh, Tommy.
So Kat, is your friend here to stay? Or is he being sold?
Harry gave me to him. Me to him. He's
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
now.
Is that some sort of arranged thing? That's
What does Brad have to say about that?
Yeah.
Brad doesn't like him. But
I wonder why.
yeah.
how do you work him? Can somebody tell me how I make his mouth go?
I wouldn't have that. I couldn't sleep with that in the house.
Try sticking your hand up his butt.
On the back of him, yeah.
Try
Like under his
sticking
shirt.
your hand up his butt like the enemy.
In the butt?
Yeah.
Right.
See what happens.
Thanks for
How do you do it? Harry
Show us
already
that
went
again,
to bed.
Neil. How do you do
The
that?
hair is gone.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so
I had to leave.
this guy was creepy in the background of Harry's videos. So since March, I said, Harry, give me that dummy. Just joking. So
But now
then,
you have it.
then there were 2 dummies. And I'm like, oh, Harry, you have 2 dummies. You can send me a dummy. And he said, he was very attached to his dummies. And so he told me he was going to find me a dummy. And I think what happened is where you guys live, it is now end of yard sale season and it is snowing. And Harry didn't find me a dummy, so he realized he had to just send me.
Roxy wants to go out.
I think he begrudgingly sent me the dummy.
Okay, so we know Harry buys a lot of stuff. Does Harry sell anything? Because I think he
I
buys
think-
everything he's attached
I
to.
think Harry buys this much stuff and Harry sells this much stuff.
I did want to
Well,
channel.
Can you really fault him?
He is the most excited reseller in terms of like what he brings home and he's showing you in his videos. He's like a little kid.
He is.
He's like
He
so
is.
excited.
I love, and Richard, can you drop Harry? I love Harry Humstone. I have been watching Harry Humstone since we both had like 100 subscribers. And if Harry was on, I was in there. And it's still that way, unless I don't even know what would stop me from going on. If Harry's on, I'm in the chat. Because I love his personality. He talks and talks and talks, and like he doesn't care what's going on with anything except his apple juice and what he found. But he collects, like he likes glass insulators and he collects his Hot Wheels car. He's very passionate about what he gets, and I think that's really cool. So
Yeah.
Dalton was trying to feed him pizza, Holly. So I guess that's his family.
It's one of us
He
now.
said, "Mom, I have a new friend."
Wait,
Listen, if
I'll
you're
drop
willing to share your
Harry's
pizza-
thing. Copy link. I'm getting there.
Oh yeah, and Chris dropped Victoria's channel. She's at 822 subscribers. So that's the thing, is
Chris
that
such a sweetie.
everybody kept telling Harry that the dummy moved. So Harry takes his 2 and 2 breaks, and then when he came back, people tell him the dummy moved, and it's like this big thing. So I just love Harry.
Yard sales and dreams. I'm gonna have to check your channel out.
There,
I'm subscribed.
his channel name is Harry Humstone. It is his name,
It is. I dropped the link.
and Dale just
Old
put
school
it in
picker
here.
dropped it.
Tommy, shut it. Okay. Tommy and Tracy are live in 17 minutes because they allow me a 15-minute grace period to be late on my own show because they don't want to
That's kind of them, yeah.
He's very kind. He's very
Yeah,
kind.
very kind, Tommy. Thank you.
Oh, it's the
Very
Tracy
thoughtful.
and Tommy show. I forgot. Tracy and Tommy show.
I don't think you do.
But so his start time was 10, and then he's like, cat doesn't ever end on time. And then I lose my StreamYard link, and then I have to make a new one. So now it's 10:15. So now I know I have like a little bit of extra time.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like,
Wait, are you on that one all the time too?
where? Tommy and Tracy? Tracy and Tommy?
Yeah.
Tommy and Tracy of the Tracy and Tommy show go on. I'm trying, Tracy. They go on after me, and they stay live until about 4 or 5 a.m. So I go over there after my show, and I stay on there till about midnight. And we always have to give this warning with Tommy and Tracy. If you are going to follow us there, it is not an appropriate show for children, or if you are easily offended, please do not follow us there.
Fair enough.
They will be on my show next week with Dave Tesla Picker as the special co-host. I kicked Julian off for 1 week.
Done. Gone. Just like that.
Yeah.
It's a New Year's vacation.
It is true. It is true. I'm glad you told me, because I'd have been like next Tuesday, been like, where's my link to StreamYard, bro?
Why am I not? Yeah, here, Tracy summed it up right here. I will tell you guys that. But I love their show. It depends on your sense of humor. It depends on your mouth and what you find acceptable in terms of language. And just go at your own risk. But they will be on with me next week. Hopefully more appropriate than they are on their own show. I'm crossing my fingers. I am hoping.
The dog's ready to come in now. She's cold.
Is it snowing?
So where's
No.
Julian going to be?
No way.
Where what?
Where's Julian going to be?
Maggie.
Gone.
Gone.
On
Distant
vacay.
memory. Yeah, distant memory of everybody's thought. Now I'll be in the chat.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'll be in the chat.
everybody's changing channels. What's going on? I don't know. They blame it on each other, and there's great banter back and forth. And
It's like listen to a sister and brother that are just like bickering.
in chat, I do not have a clean mouth at all off of camera.
Yeah.
I am a potty mouth.
I'm pretty bad too.
There it is.
Now
But
you know.
on videos and on my live, I keep it clean. So
Angel
there it is.
face, potty mouth.
Okay, there's your merch.
So it is
Potty
what it
mouth.
is. Julian is just taking it's 1 week. It's 1 week.
1 week. Gone.
Stop.
That'll be
He's
nice.
like pouting.
So sad.
You
See,
gonna turn the
Kayla says
store
it
off?
all. Kayla says it all right there.
That's right. That's right.
See, that's why me and Kayla get along. I'm like, there are a couple of people at work, and I will tell you, most nurses I know have potty mouths like I do, but there are those couple that don't. And one of them is actually in my dumpster diving video with me. She's on the thumbnail jumping in, and she yells at me like I'm 5 every time we work together. If I say a bad word, she is like screaming at me like she's my mama, and I think I'm 3 months older than her. So
Julian said bruh earlier. I was like, I just saw a meme that said like, nobody told me that my kids would go from mama to mommy to mom to mother to bruh.
Richard, you tried to get me to get that internet. Now what? Now what?
Oh no.
Yeah, so to deal with what we deal with, I think we have to have, I almost want to say, a perverse sense of humor, because we deal with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Listen though, there's a difference. So I will tell you, Brad does not have a filter. I can be professional when I need to be.
Right.
My husband is a different story. So my daughter said, I'm telling on you for cussing.
I'm definitely going.
She's like, I don't want him to bake me.
Oh,
Nothing?
hey, you.
Yes.
I know you hear me.
I know you can hear me.
You're sitting right back and see you.
Good for you.
So yeah. So, but if you're not in a situation where you have to be, like if you work construction or if you're at home on your couch with your dogs,
If you're a reseller
yes, if you're
in your office,
then you might not. Tommy, don't egg him on. What? I don't know if I want to know what you mean, RL Vintage. I'm scared. We still hear your door creaking. You like
I
hit
know.
yourself, but we hear you.
Turn off the camera, but not the
What
sound.
are you doing?
I feel like I was probably making everybody sick, taking you around with the dogs in it. And now they have to play.
Yes. See, I'm not the only one. We have to have a program. And if you don't when you start, you will. Give it a few years, and I bet you will. Julian, is it like that with like law enforcement too? Is it kind of the same thing? Like you have to, right?
Oh yeah.
Now they scare
Listen,
themselves.
My husband works with the general public, you know, where he's at, and he can hold it together while he's in the office, but boy, he gets home and just let it fly.
That's loose.
It's like, I held it in all day.
That's right.
So it like
Now, Erin,
doesn't faze me.
Are you getting released tonight?
I am at 11.
Oh, good.
They had to
Liz,
keep me for 24
we're
hours.
leaving soon. We're
Yeah,
leaving
Liz.
soon.
Huh?
It's okay. The replay will be there, and we're here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 10. We're a little bit late tonight because I wasn't on camera. I was here verbally, but I was driving home from work, and I had to work today, so I'm off. Am I really tin can, or do you just like the emoji?
Oh.
No, you're tin can now. It might come back. You're done. You hit it. It's over.
Yeah, your time's up.
Your time's up.
Somebody still, am I still tin can?
You're done.
Yeah.
It's finished.
Well, Julian, tell people bye.
Or if you hit it, doesn't the whole thing shut down?
Yeah.
Oh, bye everybody. It was nice.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. You can't talk.
Now tell them to subscribe to everybody.
Oh yeah,
can't see my
subscribe
screen
to all these people down here. Subscribe
Okay.
to her and her, and subscribe to Kat. She's at 5,000 solid. And then if you like to, go subscribe to me. If you all would like to say something, go ahead.
And wait, she's just gone?
Yeah,
She
she's just
just left us?
Yeah, yeah.
So wait,
I
so
don't
we
even
don't
know if
have
we're
to
live
say bye.
anymore, to be honest with you.
I mean,
I don't
she's
know
not
if we're
coming
live
back.
either.
Yeah, he might not ever come back.
Oh no, there
Oh,
she
there she
is.
is. There she is.
But we really do need to go by. Am I
already did the
at least
outro.
on tin can to say goodbye?
You're off the tin can now. You're all good.
Look, Dale, you're the favorite. That makes everybody else feel so great, Greg. We need a fake name for him.
It doesn't matter. It's all about me.
All right, guys. So yeah, definitely subscribe to Julian. Julian just hit 1K as well. Watch his playlist because Julian needs some hours so he can get monetized.
1, 2, or 2,000. It's all about
2,000 hours.
2,000, whatever.
We will
I
be
swear
here.
I'm going to be making videos again.
We
swear.
means me. I will be here next week with Tesla Picker, Tracy, and Tommy at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Julian will be back with us on January 5th, I believe it is. Will be the first show in January.
2022.
2022. We're skipping a year. You're taking a year off.
Wait, what?
Wait a second. What just happened?
My
What?
daughter graduates in 2021.
Can somebody drop the link for Tommy and
Weird.
Tracy and Tommy? Can
Oh,
some,
let me see.
no. She can have a. I believe that, or I wouldn't be letting them on my show. I believe they can
Which
both
one?
have filters. I'm putting
Is it
faith
on-
in both of them. And
Is it on
Dave will be the
Tommy's
moderator.
channel?
It's on Tommy's channel, but it's called the Tracy and Tommy Show.
Okay. I'm gonna find it. Oh, there it is. Yep, I see it.
Brian, I will beat you. I will find out where you live, and I will come beat you. Anyway. Thank you guys for the 5,000 subs. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Hopefully, all of these people will be in the chat with us. Oh, yes. Drew Profit Monsters will be on with Tommy and Tracy in 5 minutes.